Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all enjoyed the Memorial Day long weekend, and thank you all for joining us today. My name is Bradley Palant, and I'll be your moderator today. All attendees are in listen-only mode. If you joined the audio via phone, please be sure you entered the PIN number to enable audio controls. If you did not enter the PIN, you may find it now by going to the audio section of the control box on the right of the screen. You may enter questions in the chat box at any time. All questions will be answered at the end of the presentation. Today's webinar is Be Aware, Alert and Confident. Travel tips for women to minimize risks while traveling. And I am pleased to welcome Jim Sheets, Director of Sales for AIG Travel, who is joining us today. Jim joined the company in 2005. Jim's background includes extensive travel industry experience, including National Sales Director for Universal Studios, Vice President GM for Universal Studios Vacations, and the Director of Leisure Sales and Marketing for US Airways. Jim has a BBA from the University of Georgia and has also earned his CTC designation. Welcome, Jim.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Bradley. First of all, I want to thank Travelon for including me today and inviting me for this, and thank you guys for your time to call in and hopefully learn a little bit about travel issues for women. The link you see in front of you, and I hope all of you see this now, is something we're going to make sure that you all get sent to you if you don't have it already. And again, it's something that you will want to save, and I'll go
Jim,
over some of this.
Can I just get you to, Jim, can I just get you to click on to accept so everyone can see your screen?
Well, that would probably help. As soon as I can find it, where are you here? Okay. Where would that be, Brad?
Well, let me resend it for you.
All right.
Resending it to you.
Resend it. All right. Show my screen. Let's try this again.
There we go, Jim. You are live. You are live.
I'm live. All right. Thank you, guys. Anyway, thanks for your time and calling in this morning. A little bit about AIG Travel Guard. Again, Travel Guard we're a member of AIG. We're owned by AIG, and which is a worldwide leader in travel insurance solutions and assistance and security services. And today, like as Brad said, we're going to review some travel tips for women to minimize risk while traveling, but with a focus on assistance and services. So you see a lot of tabs there. This link here will be sent to all of you, which you will hopefully save and review. We don't have time to review all the tabs because this is a very comprehensive guide with a lot of tabs throughout here, but I highly recommend that you guys review them, then distribute to all your women travelers and have them review it and save it and maybe review it again. So on this first page, again, obviously we're talking about, if I can get this stuff over a little bit. Bradley, I'm trying to get your questions and answers screen over a little bit here. I don't know if that'll move or not.
We can see your screen perfectly, Jim.
All right, can you see the access? Is it cut off on the right side a little bit because of
no, we can see everything.
Okay, all right, well, good. Well, you see it and I don't. Okay. Anyway, obviously, this is a very comprehensive guide, and it's got a lot of information in it. And whether your clients travel domestically or international, I mean, we know that risks are out there for everyone, and more so for women. Again, you become victims of crime, medical emergencies, natural disasters, things that happen to everybody. But again, women seem to have more issues, and we've addressed that with a lot of the things that we have in our products and our services. This is an interesting survey here that came from Maiden Voyage Women Travel Survey, which is quite interesting. You will notice it says that 24% of women suffered an adverse situation when traveling on business, whether it be theft, sexual harassment, physical assault, attempted kidnaps. These things happen. 67% were uncomfortable on public transportation, walking in an unfamiliar city. 55% said they didn't feel safe alone in a cab. 31% of female travelers have encountered sexual harassment while traveling. And then yet only 5% have received female business travel safety training, and 31% said their employers didn't adequately take care of them. So again, it's a big issue, and again, whether it's seasonal travel or not, there's precautions they need to take to be aware, alert, and confident. And we're going to go through some of the things that will help them feel more secure and help you feel more secure for your clients while they're traveling. Again, I'm not going to, under this insurance tab here, I'm certainly not going to go through all of our insurance plans that we have, because we have a complete portfolio of products, and Travel On can help assist you with the plans that will work best for you. But what I would like to do is just sort of highlight an example of one of our plans, our Gold plan, which is our most popular plan, and what comes with a travel insurance plan, per se, along with all the services we're going to talk about. Again, I mean, you're talking about, and you can see we've got all kind of plans, but again, you're getting total trip cancellation, so your clients can, your travelers can get all their money back if something happens to them. You have a covered reason. You're getting assistance when they have to come home early. You've got trip interruption insurance. You've got financial default, which means if any of the hotels, airlines, whoever the partners you might be working with happens to go out of business, you get all your money back. Terrorism coverage is in there. Pre-existing medical conditions is in there, which is something we might discuss a little bit later in a little more detail. So you've got trip delay, you've got baggage, you've got primary medical insurance, $500,000 in emergency evacuation. So it's not just the insurance that people used to think about, okay, I break my leg, I've got medical insurance. You've got total comprehensive coverage, plus all of the other services and assistance we're going to go over in a few minutes. Again, this particular plan, the Gold plan, even has cancel for work reasons in there. So you've got one of your employees, they're scheduled to go on a trip next week, and the boss says, you're not going. You've got to stay home work on this major project. That's covered in the Gold plan, and you get all your money back that you spend on that airline ticket, that hotel, whatever you might lose in that. So again, this is an example of a product, one of our most popular products, and the way our insurance programs work. The assistance, this is extremely important. Now, obviously, Travel On provides a lot of these services, but again, with a travel insurance policy, you get even more services. And one thing about Travel Guard, again, like I said, no matter where you people are in the world, we are there for 24/7, 365 days a year, in over 40 languages. And so whether it's weather, flight delays, luggage, they lose their passport, anything that could possibly happen or go wrong with them, we're there to help them out. And again, some of the things you're going to hopefully look at in detail later. An example is the travel medical assistance as an example here. I mean, we will do medical evacuations for your clients. We will find hospitals. We will help with return travel arrangements. This is just the travel medical assistance. Again, bedside visits. You need someone to be with you. You look at the list, you think about, well, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, they lose their contact lens. We will tell them where to go find a new contact lens and help them find one. So the list goes on and on that comes with travel medical assistance, and anything to do with that, we're going to find and do for you. We do it every day, all day long. We've got 700 people in our main office in Wisconsin, and they take care of clients all day long. We're sending out private jets and helicopters and having doctors talk to doctors in other countries to make sure you're getting the proper assistance. So the travel and medical assistance is something that's ongoing. General travel assistance, obviously this is stuff that Travel On does for you as well. But again, if you're out of the country, you're traveling, and you forget to call them, or you can't get Bradley at home on a Saturday morning at 6 a.m. we can call us. We'll help rebook your flights if the flight cancels, help you find a rental car, help you get a hotel room if you need it. You need extra cash. You lost your passport. We're going to hold their hands and get them to the embassy, wherever they need to go to get what they need. So all of this stuff, as you see this, again, comes with your general travel assistance that comes with every trip they take anywhere in the world. So and then these are our people doing this. We don't subcontract out these services. So we have a huge office, a huge staff that does nothing but this all day long. Back to the top here, under the services side. Again, security is obviously huge, especially for women travelers. But again, and we've got a comprehensive security assistance services. So no matter where your folks are going, whatever they're concerned with, whatever happens in that part of the world, we will assist them, we will guide them, we will help get them out of the country if they have to get out. We even offer security assistance issues before they travel. So if you have one of your travelers concerned about where they're going in the world, what's going on there, they can contact us, and we will give them again, literally an official government write-up of what's going on in that part of the world, if there's a conflict, if there's fighting, whatever's going on. So we constantly update what's going on, and that's just available to your travelers, 24/7. We even have a global risk map, which you can, again, blow this up later when you get it, which shows, we're rating in our color-coded what's going on in certain parts of the world. So take advantage of that, and I highly recommend that you travel managers there. Again, all the links you'll see here, as far as the duty of care, what your responsibilities are for your travelers. Some things are done, some things aren't. This is really just great advice on how to help your travelers out and take care of them, the way you're supposed to be doing it, and what the law requires as well. So there's a lot of good stuff here that you probably already know, but it doesn't hurt to read it in a different format here. So this is the security is huge. Something that, again, comes with your insurance package is our concierge services. Now this is as you will see here. I mean, when they're traveling, especially if you got women traveling along, they can call us. We can make dinner reservations. We can make spa reservations, tea times. You can see this, latest weather reports, etc. They forgot to send flowers to their husband. It was their birthday. They're out of town. We'll send it for them. So anything that has to be done, our concierge service comes with most of our programs. And again, this is 24/7, and they're our people making these arrangements and helping out whatever they need. If they need a list of the restaurants around their hotel before they leave the country to go travel, we'll send it to them. This all comes with your insurance policy. So this is just, a lot of stuff that comes. I think most people think, okay, travel insurance, I buy travel insurance, I break my leg, I've got insurance, I'm covered. Well, you're getting all your money back for your airlines. You're getting all your money back for your hotels. You're getting all of these services. And again, all these services are in addition to all the insurance plan that's covered with your medical coverage and trip cancellation and all the other things we discussed. So it comes with it when your traveler literally and purchases a plan for their trip. And again, Travel On will assist with the right plan for you because they know all our plans. We have a preferred program with them, so that they have all the online tools to book us. And it's just a lot of stuff that comes with travel, especially women travel. When you have all of this, that they can call 24/7 anywhere in the world to get any assistance they need. That's huge. That's very important, and we do that. So I really strongly emphasize reviewing all the tabs to this document, this attachment that you have or will be getting after the webinar. And it's a comprehensive guide. And like I said, have your women travelers review this, and literally all your other travelers as well. So that's, again, that's sort of a synopsis of what the insurance is all about. I know there might be a few questions here, and let me open that up now because, again, I know we only have 15 minutes or so. But are there any questions that you might have on what we've discussed so far?
Thank you, Jim. We've got some questions coming in. With regards to women traveling, is there any particular topic or area a female traveler should focus on more than others?
Yes, back in one of the tabs in the very beginning, literally covers everything from obviously we talked about the travel assistance and all that, but it literally talks about the security part. I think the fact that people tend to forget when they travel that they have a number that they can call 24/7 for any of their assistance. They tend to forget that. They might call you guys, call your agent, Bradley, to ask about travel issues, but they tend to forget about all the other stuff. And a lot of the times you might be panicking about this. We've literally got a whole list listed there, everything from how to travel healthy to, again, the security issues that they might be concerned with before they travel. And again, I just emphasize, clicking on those tabs and looking at all the stuff that they need before they travel.
Is this service typically bundled in a corporate insurance package?
We have got most travelers buy individual trip insurance for each trip. And again, we've got our plans. We talked about the Gold plan earlier. That's really an all-inclusive plan that literally covers everything and has all kind of benefits, which I might get into a little bit more here. All the way down to just a very inexpensive plan that's just medical and medevac coverage while you're traveling. So if you do have to cancel your trip, you don't get the money back for your trip, but at least you've got medical and medevac while you're traveling. And a lot of people think that they've got coverage while they're out of the country. And again, most insurance companies do not cover you out of the country. Unless your corporation has a particular product for them, they might have life insurance and things like that. But travel insurance and all the things that come with it, they might, if they're planning, Aetna, Blue Cross, United Healthcare, the typical insurance companies do not cover you when you're out of the country. So that's something that we do. So we do have an annual corporate plan, so it's something we can look at. It has very good services. It's not as inclusive as like a typical Gold plan that we talked about earlier. But if your corporation is interested in that, I can get that to bed and we can get it out to you. This is where you say, okay, I've got 20 people that travel all the time. We can sign up and have 20 annual plans for them to travel, throughout the year. And usually that works out. If they're taking more than, say 4 trips or so a year, it's a really good deal for them. And it's got good coverage. Not as detailed as like a Gold plan. So again, most travelers buy it on a per trip basis. We do have annual plans if you want to consider that and look at it. And we can certainly get those to you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jim. Another question is, has AIG tagged any countries or any places that female travelers should not travel alone to?
We have not. And again, we follow, like I said, we had a map earlier that shows different countries where you need to be on higher alert in those countries. We follow when terrorism issues happen. We follow the State Department guidelines, and of course, you have coverage for that. So again, if you were going to Manchester, a couple of weeks ago and you had travel plans there, you would certainly not have to go, and you would get all your money back for your trip. So we do highlight, as I said, a risk map on which countries you need to be more alert with. We don't particularly break that down as for women to avoid or be on the lookout for. We do that for everybody.
Okay, so I guess in addition to utilizing AIG services is to also monitor the State Department website for updated information.
Yeah, and we do that as well. And so we've got links for that. But yeah, do that. And obviously, if there's a terrorist incident anywhere in the world, once the State Department says that was a terrorist attack, we follow their guidelines, and you're covered with your insurance. Now, again, a question that comes up a lot: if you're going to a part of the world where you may be hundreds of miles from where something else took place, your insurance coverage does not cover you to cancel just because you don't want to be in that part of the world. You can't just cancel because, I just don't want to go because 500 miles from there there was an issue and they're fighting over there. It has to be in the area where you are traveling to. I mean, we do have cancel for any reason options in our policies if you don't want to go. It's funny about the Go. Well, we talked about travel cancel for work reasons for the Go product, but again, like I said, it has to be in the area that you're traveling to that has an issue that was deemed by the State Department to be a terrorist attack.
Very good. Another question that just came in regards to the risk map that you had discussed. They're just wanting clarification. Does green equal low risk, yellow mid risk, orange mid to high, and red high risk?
Well, I would have to reopen that to see it, but it does have a grid. It does explain which is which on that, and you can blow that up. I just wanted to make sure you knew it was there. But when we send it to you, you can blow it up, and it explains in detail each color code. So I'm not able to open that right now, but I'm thinking the orange was pretty high risk in there. But again, you can open that up, and it details each area of the world.
Wonderful, and I will follow up.
And we update. Yeah, and we update that all the time, obviously.
Wonderful. Well, on that note, thank you, Jim, again for your presentation today, and thank you to our audience for your time and participation. This webinar has been recorded and will be made available for replay. If anyone thinks of any additional questions or would like more information on the subject, please contact your Travel On account manager. And also, as an added note, please mark your calendar now for the next monthly webinar. The date is June 29th. Topic will be advised shortly. Again, thank you all for your time today, and enjoy the remainder of your day. Thank you all.
Thank you.